Welcome to Make It to Wednesday, the podcast that gets you through the week with laughs, real talk, and all the Gemini energy you didn't know you needed. We are your hosts, Carly and Karla, two best friends born a week apart, but somehow total opposites. Here, we dive into life's big questions, small wins, and messy moments. Think dating, marriage, family, pop culture, and everything in between. Whether you're thriving or just surviving, we're here to remind you you're not alone. So grab your coffee, your wine, or whatever gets you through, and let's make it to Wednesday together. Welcome back to Make It to Wednesday, a hump day podcast. We're your show hosts.
I'm Karla.
And I'm Carly. And this is episode 20.
Episode 20. Welcome back. We're glad you're here.
We're glad you're here.
So
Thanks
glad.
for joining. You made it to Wednesday. We're here.
Doesn't it feel good to make it to Wednesday?
We're fucking here. Plus, it's been great weather.
It's been gorgeous weather. Much needed weather.
Gardening weather.
And we did just that.
And we did just that.
I did build a box, if I'm being honest.
Karla built a gardening box with her eyes.
Okay. Sure. All I'm saying is I played a huge role in.
You played a huge role. You helped.
The raised garden bed box thing we made.
Honestly, the weather has been great. It has been awesome to do planting and things like that. I have been in the garden a lot. Did you plant your
No.
zucchini?
I'm gonna go home today and do so.
Oh, are we direct like sewing it outside, or are we putting it in?
Babe was telling me that she started hers in like an egg carton in her window.
Yes.
Maybe.
Is she doing some this year?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay. Egg carton in a window should work. Do you have soil?
Of course not. I have soil outside.
I have soil, and I have an egg carton, so we could package it up here. Then you can just doop 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 doop.
I don't want you to waste your soil.
Do you think they're gonna die?
No, I don't know. I think once they finally get planted,
then maybe, yeah.
But
eventually.
It's not too late. Like,
no, it's just summer's just here.
Yeah.
It's
just here.
It's just here. Speaking
of,
yeah. Speaking of,
we did something. Well,
we did something.
We're doing something,
and we'll lead into it.
Yeah.
But we definitely made our summer 2025 playlist.
Yes.
Separately from one another, while sitting on the couch.
We don't know what each other's songs are.
We have no idea, and we're going to unveil them here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In a little bit.
So stay tuned for Karla and Carly's summer 2025 vibes.
You feel like you have, how many songs do you feel like are similar or on the, like, that should we share?
I don't know that we're going to have repeats just based on
how much we had to dwindle down.
Yeah.
I'm banking on you having still the ones that I had to remove.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If not, though, we have to add those in.
Of course. We'll get honorable mentions will be coming.
Honorable mentions will be coming. Karla and I decided to do 5 songs each.
5?
At first.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I can't get it down to 5.
We didn't get it. No. It grew to 10 and then it grew to 15. So we each came up with an album, basically.
Yeah.
An album with a side A, side B, right? Mm-hmm. For those of you that are too young to know what that means, like, do you know what side A, side B on an album? Like you got 2. Tape? Yeah, or like the old. Now I'm aging myself. The big ones.
A record
vinyl,
player?
like records.
Oh,
yeah.
Those are so.
People still have those, but like many had a side A and a side B, right?
I have no idea. I'm so sorry.
Now I don't know. Anyways, we have a side A, side B, 15-15.
Yeah.
And we'll unveil it later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stay tuned. It's going to be fun.
So first we're going to start with Hap Crap. Cap.
Happy crappy recap.
Yep.
Any interest in going first?
Sure, I can go first. I think last episode we talked about health issues, right?
Yeah, you in the ER.
Yep. I was at urgent care and at the ER and talked to a doctor this past week. Have to have surgery again. Super not looking forward to it. Had surgery this time last year. I'm like, just over it. I'm over it.
But once you get that surgery, like hopefully
then I can get the other issue looked at, and then hopefully. Yeah. So that was crappy, I guess.
Crappy. Are you? Never mind.
In a depressive funk for like 24 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
But then I got over it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to share what it is? Or is it like...
Oh, I mean, it's just I have one kidney.
Yeah.
And...
But the kidney is operating at 100%.
The kidney is fine. Fully operational. not like to be operated on, but it's
sure.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
working
Valid,
correctly.
valid. Yeah,
Yes. And I guess because I only have one, it's slightly, I knew this, but it's slightly larger than your average kidney. For like my size, it's like an inch or two bigger, I think.
Oh.
I don't know the exact stats. Like,
Interesting.
so it's a little bigger, but it's also cockeyed, like tipped.
Sure.
And I have a really big kidney stone. Based on the size, they said it's like right on the threshold that for someone with 2 kidneys, they'd want to do surgery.
Okay.
But because of being right on that threshold, I'm just under it. But because I have 1 kidney and some other things, they're like, we want to operate.
Yeah. Okay.
So now I'm just waiting for them to book that.
Yeah.
I will take first available. But yeah, I think what freaked me out the most was that the doctor talked about kidney failure, which like with 1 kidney, you never want to hear the words kidney failure.
Of course.
This could happen and it could lead to, and you're like, and in the moment, it was fine. Like talking to him, you're talking to a doctor. He doesn't seem freaked out.
Yeah.
But then they start giving you their like, you know, facts and
Did
like.
you go home and like research too, or like do a deep dive?
Sort of.
Yeah.
I looked a few things up and then realized researching the terms kidney failure on the internet, like,
Yeah, maybe not.
everybody freaks out.
Yeah, maybe not.
So yeah, I don't know. I just want this shit to be done. And after
For
he
sure.
operates, he said like 5 days later, I could still be like, say, passing bits of it, and it could block. Like I could get a blockage, and that's where it would lead to kidney failure. And I have to stay close to an emergency room to go in for that.
Yeah.
So
Scary.
yeah, just kind of a big old bummer.
Could I give you a kidney? Like, is that how it works?
I mean, yes and no. Like, there's a lot of factors. They have to like
sure.
blood type, all the things
You
have
the
to
same blood
match
type?
up.
What's your blood type? Do you know?
I think I'm A-pos. I am A-pos. Do you know what you are?
I have no idea.
Have you ever?
Yeah, it's on my birth certificate.
Oh,
I just,
okay.
like, don't remember.
Jason doesn't know his either.
I don't think most people do.
Really?
Yeah, I have no reason to know it.
I think because I worked in a blood center, I was around people that all knew it, so I just thought everybody knew it. But
Valid. That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do some blood typing?
Why? You want my kidney?
I can poke your finger. Yeah. No.
Girl, I promise my kidney's gonna be no good for you. Like, but if you needed it, I would give it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We know that like I don't need to.
Yeah,
You know
no
what I
one
mean?
needs. I've lived
Yeah, we're 30 years.
a number
in.
of years.
Yeah. 30 years in.
Yeah. With one, and I've been just fine.
Just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
Anyways.
be freaked out as a kid though, because they told me like, oh, no contact sports, no this, no that. Like, you should be aware that if you fall and you hurt your kidney, that could be really bad. And so for a while I was freaked out, but then after all the visits and them telling me things were functioning fine, I was like,
we're solid.
whatever.
Literally.
That's when I started gymnastics and all that.
And then the context started.
Yeah, then it started. So yeah, I got 1 kidney. Cool. Shit's happening. Found that out.
And that was your crappy.
That was my
I assume?
crappy. Yeah, my happy was that I got to go on a field trip for my youngest. I'd gone like 2 weeks ago on a field trip for my oldest. We went to the Capitol building. Super cool. Now went to the nature center. And Carla, the way that this place would have shocked and appalled you.
Okay, why?
Howard Christensen Nature Center is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, it's great. There's a lot of dead animals. There's just a bunch of dead animals in there. They have a lot of taxidermy hanging all over the walls. And I'm not talking like new taxidermy. You know, this is stuff from like 50 years ago that people have donated that's like very dusty. And it's everywhere. And there was a wolf that was on some kind of platform that they had up high. And they said, yeah, the wolf used to be down here and kids could pet it, but it kind of got over pet and it lost its ears.
Nope. What do you mean by that?
The ears fell off of it. It was taxidermy. It was stuffed, but they're real ears.
Sure.
And the kids pet it so much and the ears got flappy, kind of like with a dog. You go up to it and you kind of like rub its ears,
but
right?
the ears don't fall off.
Because they're alive.
No,
This
that's
is
still not making
bad.
any sense to me, actually.
Over time, it wears down and there's no like blood pumping through it. There's nothing to keep it like new skin cells, right? So it gets like
Just
crispy and just
popped off.
dangles. Yeah. Did I ever tell you we had a cat growing up? Quick segue. Who went out one night, got in a cat fight, came home, and his ear was just, it was not great. And like half hanging there. And the dog was licking it.
Oh, yeah. You gotta put the dog down.
No, the cat's ear eventually fell off. The dog was like,
the fuck?
Licked it.
What?
Just ask Betty sometime. Mm-hmm.
No, I actually don't think I can hear the rest of the story. What?
That was Felix, I think.
The cat?
Yeah. The cat's name was Felix.
Super original.
Cute, right?
Yeah, super original.
Anyways, so taxidermy everywhere at the nature center. Mm-hmm. But we go, our group, the first room we got to go in was the like dead birds and insects room and all the pelts.
Yeah.
Carla, there were dead moths and crickets.
You
and
love
like
a moth.
Hard exoskeletons in
Carly has
cases.
a thing about exoskeletons, by the way.
Oh my God.
It's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen.
It's just creepy.
It's creepy, but like
it's
there
gross.
are worse bugs out there.
If they're soft, it's totally fine. But as soon as they if they touch me, if they land on me and they've got something hard and a shell or wings, oh.
Interesting. That's
butterflies are fine though.
Oh, so you kill me. I'd rather die. That's disgusting.
Have you ever gone to the Frederick Meyer Gardens butterfly exhibit?
I won't.
Oh, you won't?
No.
If someone asked you and you were like, yeah, you're like, that's a hard line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grosses me out so bad.
Yeah. I get that.
Any type of thing where like, or even like, what's that place we went, the safari place where they had like the bird room you can like go in and like feed birds. I don't do that either. I just like don't like crazy things flying at me, especially birds. Birds can really.
Birds hate you.
Yeah.
Didn't we figure out why?
Birds have memory.
Yes.
And is this a safe space?
This is a safe space. Can I share
this?
This is a safe space.
When I was younger, I was riding my bike with my sister, and I accidentally ran over a bird that was...
It was alive.
It was alive.
And then it wasn't alive.
I tried to save it. I did try and save it.
You
did? Yeah, I picked it up and brought it home. Tried to save it.
Carla.
Yeah.
I did that with a rabbit.
From where Kendra was saying, Kendra thought I did it on purpose. And technically, if this is a safe space, I thought the bird would fly away. If I'm being honest. But it's not in giving like a psychopath. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like...
I get it. This is a safe space. I get it.
We listen and we don't judge.
We don't judge. You were younger than you are now.
Yeah, it was like last year. No, I'm kidding. But ever since then, that bird's family told every other bird in the world, and now birds attack me.
They communicated. Regularly. They watch your every move. They report to each other.
I wish you could see when in my office, like there are birds literally in the parking lot staring at me all day long. I'm so serious.
Stop.
I know you don't believe me. Like I will take a video.
I don't not believe you. I just don't know what birds, like, is it like one or two?
No, like a flock of pigeons sit on, like there's like a parking lot outside of my window. Yeah. They sit on like one of the, what are those things? Like a
benches?
pillar? Like a,
the
thing you pull
like
up to at the parking lot, the parking spot.
Yep.
And they stare at me for 8 hours. No, it's really insane.
Holy
fuck. I have to avoid the parking lot when I leave to walk home.
And then when we were at Beaver Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, the seagulls.
Do you remember the video of the bird?
The video of the bird drive-through line, right?
Yeah. It tried to get into my vehicle.
There is a video Carla has of a bird banging on her windshield.
I'll post it on the Instagram. Like, it's really like, birds do not like me.
They don't.
We had a situation, I think last summer, where like we were on the river tubing. Maybe it was 2 years ago, and the birds...
Were they dive bombing you?
Literally, they followed us down the river.
What the fuck? Yeah,
it was really the scariest thing. Birds, I don't know what it is.
I do believe you. I didn't for the longest time, but starting today, I believe you.
Wow.
I believe her.
Just like one of the most traumatizing experiences of my life, but
understandably. How long did this bird hang out at your house before you realized it wasn't
Dad was
coming
like, this bird's not. He was like, throw this away. But the intention was there. Like I went into it thinking, I can nurse this bird back to life. Unfortunately, by the time we had arrived home.
What if, and hear me out, I think there's two ways to look at everything, right?
Okay, yeah.
That's one way. The other is that bird was ill.
It
was ill.
Yeah.
It laid down in front of you and it sacrificed itself, and it knew that you had the strength to put that little thing out of its misery. And all these birds that have been following you, they just want to be like ethically euthanized, essentially.
I'm a bird executioner is what you're saying. That's what my lot in life is.
Karla, the bird executionist.
Eggs. I love.
Executionist.
No pun intended. Anyways, sorry. What were we talking about?
Holy Nature fuck. Center. Center. Nature Center.
Have you been to the Blandford one, by the way?
I don't think I have.
Okay.
No, have you?
I was just there a couple weeks ago.
Okay. That's so random. To go for a walk or
No. We were having an event for work like this month on your birthday, actually. So sorry.
Okay.
And we were going to go there. We went there to get it's like a camp themed, so we're using their decorations. I know it's whatever, but
you should have told me.
Why?
I could help.
With what? I don't want to help. What do you mean? This is work. But so I was there like getting stuff for like centerpieces and things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Do they have a lot of like dead animals and things? Oh, so that's just like nature centers.
I guess. It's the only nature center I've ever been to be fair. Like I don't really have like a ton of experience with nature centers.
I guess when I think about nature center, I focus on life, not death. And
okay.
I get that they're like, feel the pelts and let's talk about this stuff. And like, it's great for the kids to be hands-on, to touch it, to like interact with it. Yeah. In my head, I just like forgot about that part, you know? Sure. And I thought nature center.
Out with what? In the wilderness.
Nature. Yeah. Not, we're going to put you in this small dark room and we're going to make you touch things. And dead it's going to give you the heebie-jeebies. And like, I grew up hunting. I'm okay with dead stuff. But like, there's all these birds. And they're all in their separate little like things. And they have their little like handwritten weird labels from like 40 years ago. Holy fuck. Yeah. Holy fuck. It's a little overwhelming. Yeah. But then you got my child who, there's the pelts. And we're petting him and stuff. And he goes, is this one fake? And he flips it over. And because it was like someone had made out of a fur, a shawl type, whatever you call those things that wrap around your neck and like button that keep people warm. Okay. They're furry.
A bolero?
Is that what it's called?
Like you wear like at a wedding?
Yeah. Yeah. So that. And Maui's joining us. Hi, buddy. Oh God. Here's the cat.
Can you see him in the camera?
Karla loves the cat. Loves a cat. So
why did he come down here?
I don't know.
Pissed me off.
That's so fucking funny. He just like woke up and wanted
Nope.
You moved your hand at him.
Get away. Bye. I have an allergy actually.
I have an allergy. That's true. I do too. So okay. Anyways, so he was looking at that and he said this one's fake, and I had to explain to him like, no, people actually used to like kill animals because it was a fashion thing, and they still do, right? There's still issues with that. So yeah, we had a nice talk about that. But the way that our guide, let's call her,
sure,
Vicky.
Yep,
Vicky. The way that she was like talking about things and so matter of fact and like ruthless, I just loved her.
Okay.
She did such a good job.
Was she older?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We left that room though, and we did get to be outside in nature with living things. Okay. And that was really nice.
Okay. Did you see wildlife outside?
Yeah.
But like not like birds, but like
salamanders. We went searching for salamanders, and we actually found like our group found like 10, 12, I don't know. We had to actually stop looking because we were finding so many.
Are those lizards?
Yeah, basically.
What I mean? Like, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure.
They were red salamanders, I think is what they're called. They can lose their tail if a predator like bites on. They can.
Did you try?
No, but there was one we found that had
no tail.
Yeah, or had a tail growing back from losing its tail. We also went out and we were feeding the fish and looking for a big snapping turtle. And then as we're going back on the boardwalk, Vicky says, you want to see how deep this is? Because it was in like a boggy area. I know about bogs. You know that they're deeper than they look. But when you're on a boardwalk, you think you're on pretty solid ground.
Yeah.
She grabbed a stick, and I shit you not, it was this big log, and pulled it up and kept pulling and kept pulling. Seriously? And kept pulling. That thing was over 30 feet deep.
You were on a
We're on a boardwalk on a platform. This was right next to the platform to illustrate how deep it was. And she pulled it up and she just kept going. And the kids were like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And here I am just going, oh, my God.
You could drown in that.
Oh, my God. Is this boardwalk safe?
No. Just to be clear, no, it's not safe.
And like, I get the concept of bogs and marsh and all that. And like, ideally, you think you're not going to fall in. But what if we all did? What if we all just got...
What if the boardwalk collapsed?
Exactly.
Who are you saving first? As a chaperone, you obviously save your own child.
My child.
Of course. The
yeah.
one kids can... Sorry
if you're listening and your child was on that trip.
Well, nobody died, so it's fine. But like, just know. But if you were a chaperone, you also would save your child first. Mm-hmm. Hello? Of course.
Yeah, of course.
And then I'd try to save the others.
Yes. Yes. From like easiest to least easy.
Yeah, some of the kids.
Some are going to go.
Some ain't gonna make it.
I know.
I'm sorry. And like,
it's just how it's happening.
That's, what is it called?
Natural selection.
Natural selection. It is what it is. Make sure your kid is ready. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
take him to karate. Yeah.
Mm.
Also,
I wouldn't.
So after Thursday was a big day. Field trip, and then garage sailing, like took Finley and my mom and my aunt. We just tooled around to some sales. And then, that night, Jason took them to Roller Fox. Mm-hmm. Yep. I just lost my train of thought entirely.
Is it because the cat keeps... Why is
it's because the cat crawled under the chair, and then I watched him like come around and pounce. He literally
went all the way over there and then came back to run. See?
He's obsessed with you.
Okay, well, the feeling's not mutual. Anyways. Not that I'm being a hater.
He's so pretty. Are you going to take a cat video?
You want me to?
Would you be making if
you have video? Of course. Anytime I'm by a cat, I'm taking a video of the cat.
Yeah, of course. Well, you're frowning at it.
I'm not frowning. I didn't frown. Steve number 2. I smiled.
I swear. What else did I say I did that was good?
You said garage sales, Roller Fox.
Yeah.
You were going to mention karate.
Karate. We'll get into that.
Okay, sure.
I'll just, if you have anything you want to say on it, I'll let you.
You know what? I need to adjust my list a little bit.
Yep.
That is my crappy. I'm kidding.
I figured it would be, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't fun.
We dragged Carla.
No, to be fair, I didn't have to go.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go.
No, but Carla had dinner plans at like 5:30 and we were all also going to hang out after. So she brought Simon over and then we said, hey, you want to go to karate with us?
She said, be here by 4:30.
We're going to leave at like 4:45. We have karate at 5. We can drop you off for your plans. Like, it'll be perfect. Karate in Sparta is phenomenal.
Michigan. Okay. Is it the only karate spot in Sparta, I imagine?
Yeah. In Sparta, absolutely. Definitely. But like in the area, probably also that too.
There's some in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
I think. At least one.
Yeah. But like around here, there's nothing. Yeah. But he does a great job. The owner, he's awesome. And was that the cat?
Yeah, it was. See?
Did you just jump?
Yes, that scared him. It was loud. That scared the hell out of me.
Oh, so my mom had gotten our youngest like a trial thing, right? And so 3 days, 30 minutes each, you get to have like a one-on-one with Sensei Jeff. And he got to have his brother join, and that's that. And Carla went on day 3 and she had some thoughts.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was fine, right?
Okay. I don't know. I just I can't imagine it. Do we ever, is he married?
Yeah, he's married.
Wow.
I met his wife.
Wow.
Yeah. And the place where it's at, it's there's the office and the house and the studio.
His house. You went to this man's house.
Yes.
To watch children
do karate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is correct.
Do you have to stay as a parent? If I'm a parent, I'm of course staying.
Of course I'm staying, yeah.
But does every parent stay, you think?
I don't think so.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. There's too many crazy people out there.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of crazy people out there.
He might be one. I don't know.
No, he's not.
64 years old. Mm-hmm. He's been doing this for 20 years. He started this?
Yeah. He started this in 2011.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. But like, think about like, there's a dance studio or whatever in Sparta too. Like, is it less weird because it's like at a business versus?
It's less weird because it's not a grown old man teaching children.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why that just like is making me.
It's like so icked by society and by like. Do you think that's what it is?
He looked like you would expect him to look.
Yeah.
As a grown man teaching. I don't think he's not touching children. I didn't mean to say that. But teaching little boys karate, you know. That's what he looks like you would expect. But not you. He doesn't look like you would expect a karate instructor to look like also.
No. What would you expect a karate instructor? No, please.
What are you talking about? Of course
Answer it.
I would expect someone maybe younger.
Are you thinking of like anybody from like a movie, like The Karate Kid, or
no? Because that man was old.
Yeah, he was.
He was old. Yeah.
You're right.
No, I just like he just wasn't. I don't know. He wasn't giving what I needed a karate instructor to give.
Oh, just say it. What do you need a karate instructor to give?
Authenticity.
Authenticity. I need to believe his story.
And I didn't. Like, I just like, he started this when he was 40.
Yeah.
Did he start karate when he was 40?
No, he had been doing it before that.
He said he was doing this. He's been doing this for 20 years. So I said, there's no way you started doing karate as a grown man.
No, I mean, I think he was a grown man when he started.
What? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, grown men start boxing. They start, you know, like, what's the difference?
Grown men at 40 do not start boxing.
You don't think so?
I don't.
On the show Bridgerton, they could.
That's not a real show. Also, those people aren't.
Jason gets mad that they box all the time and it's coming back. No, not Bridgerton. The other one is coming back. The Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
I don't watch that show. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like, and it was fine. Listen.
Yeah.
The screaming that they were doing was making it worse.
It's too much for you.
More so the grown man was screaming. Like, the children I get. Like, that's like a fun thing to do at 5 and 10. But, like, why was he yelling? I think.
Yeah.
The whole vibe, and that, especially knowing that like he used to sell guns out of this place too. I'm like,
now knowing what you know
I know
now,
because I had to like obviously I talked to
a local
about it.
Yeah,
and I was like, do you know this place? He's like, yeah, it's been there for years since I've been born.
Yeah, everybody knows about it.
Why?
Someone else owned it before though.
A like karate studio or like
whatever. I think maybe it was just a gun place only. Maybe that's. I got to do a little more research on it.
You don't. It's not that serious. Like it is what it is.
Do you have kids though? If you're listening, do you have kids that are in karate or like something, and you're like weirded out by it or not weirded out by it? Is it normal? Is it not normal?
It's probably not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just because it was like an old man. I don't know. I couldn't get past it. It was like really making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I also feel like. And I know this is going to come across as delusion.
I love this.
I really feel like I can take him. Like, I feel like if, like, we were to fight, I feel like I could beat him up. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
And I'm feeling very confident in my abilities. Never once have I taken a karate lesson, but, like, I feel like...
Carla.
I can do it.
Carla.
He was moving slow as fuck, too.
Carla.
Like, I can do this. Like, I promise you.
He's a 6th time black belt.
Okay.
Black belt to the 6th degree.
66th degree black belt.
6th degree. That's how you say it? Okay.
Okay.
She knows so much about karate.
No, I took a class. What do you mean? I was just in the class on Friday.
I was in the class. The look of shock and appall on your face. And the first time they like yelled.
I was like, what the fuck?
You like jumped.
Yeah.
You jumped. Yeah.
She
had to cover her mouth. I think she laughed at one point. Then she like.
Because it was just so. I don't know why. It just was so ridiculous to me.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's
sorry
not my children.
You. How
could I have known?
Yeah, how could I have known?
I really was not expecting that.
It's like when we took you to Beaver Island. Like we couldn't warn you enough about like.
And Beaver Island was fine except for those bugs. That was really like
and the seagulls.
Crazy, yeah.
And the seagulls.
Which I could have guessed that because that just
just
happens to me.
Those were mainland birds. They came over with us. They just followed the ferry.
Are you being serious?
No, I'm not being
I'm like,
serious.
Bitch, what?
Yeah, Beaver Island doesn't normally have birds. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Why not? They don't have other animals though.
They have birds. They have deer. Yeah.
How'd they get there?
In the winter, the ice freezes. Animals can
and they're
go back
walking across the lake.
Yeah, they can.
That can't be true.
I think honestly, at some point, someone brought some over. Maybe.
That makes more sense. Yeah. Someone like brought a deer and thought it was gonna be funny, and
then suddenly they're
now
humping,
we have a deer population.
Yeah. Yes.
I was on a date on Friday.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he bow hunts. Sorry, let me back up. Actually, are you done with your happy crappy?
I am. So Friday after karate, we dropped Carla off on her date.
Yeah.
At a local pub.
A local hole in the wall pub.
Real special place.
It is special. We've always had good times there.
Yeah,
such good times. We went to the bow tie. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, Carly, it was good. Yeah. It was a great time. He's so fun.
Yeah.
I really I can't even express, like, he's so fun.
What can I say? I can't say anything.
What do you mean?
You were glowing.
Ew, don't say that.
That's what I'm saying. I can't say anything.
Because
I'm saying you had a great time. That's all.
It was so fun.
It's so nice when you're in your 30s to go on a good date.
Yeah. And to have more than one. Like, it was like the first one wasn't just a fluke. Like, yeah. It was just like fun. Yeah.
That's so
good.
Cute.
It was really good. But he was saying that so I don't hunt.
Yeah.
Never done it. Never touched a gun in my life. Not something I probably ever will do. Really?
No.
I'm not giving tomboy to you. I'm not giving like
I'm a hunter.
Hunter energy. It's giving hunter green. I do that. I do wear a lot of hunter green.
Actually. Yeah.
Anyways, and we were talking about hunting just because.
Why not?
Whatever.
You're in the country.
That, like, there's a shortage of hunters lately. So like the overpopulation of animals is becoming such a problem.
What?
That they're like lifting limit restrictions on how many animals you can kill.
I haven't heard that yet.
Which I get. Like, you don't need to hunt for your food anymore. Like, we're way past that as a society.
Well, technically, I think we do need to. There's a whole nother yeah.
What do you mean?
Just mass meat farming is really bad and hard on the environment and the animals. And
okay, sure.
Sorry, I don't want to deter people because I don't want to deter people from like eating one way or another, right?
Oh, like, it won't.
Yeah.
I'm never going to kill a cow. What do you mean?
No, right.
And I'm not going to stop eating beef. So that's just where we're at.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's crazy.
And so like now, like turkey, I guess you can only get one turkey a year or something when you go turkey hunting, which is apparently a thing.
It is. Did you know I've gone turkey hunting?
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
That's not surprising at all, actually. Do you bow hunt also?
I've gone bow hunting, not like your standard bow. What is that called? Non-compound. Compound bow hunting is what I've done.
This?
Yeah. Compound bow is like the one that's more like you pull it back and it's got a lot of weight and it holds and then you shoot like a trigger essentially.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
What's the other though? Why can't I think of what? Okay. Anyways, archery? Bow hunting.
That's what I was thinking.
Like basic. Yeah.
I think that's what he does.
Really?
I think so.
Good for him.
Okay.
That's cool. I mean,
he was saying there was one year where he shot 6 deer. But like, no, he like lost 6, I think he said, I think he means like he shot them and they didn't die or something.
Oh no.
He's like, I had to take some time off from hunting because I felt so bad about it.
Oh.
What are you talking about? Wait, why?
That's rough.
Okay. What do you mean?
Because you don't want to like miss and especially bow hunting is actually like.
Because you can't get your bow back?
I mean, not just that, the arrow.
Way? Yeah, like, sorry, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
You like can't.
A lot of times you might find like a broken arrow or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, I feel like that's more skilled than like rifle or compound bow. Like those, they're already, you like essentially they're loaded, right? And then you shoot them versus like you have to actually hold back and.
Yeah. Is that technically, is that archery? Is that like what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, what was I saying?
So he's a hunter. Would you ever go hunting with him? No,
I don't think so. I don't think he would have fun with that.
No, I mean,
it wouldn't be fun to the other person if I went hunting.
Most people like hunting because it's like alone and quiet and all that too. Like it's a getaway.
Yeah. But no, I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't go hunting with you either. If that means anything.
It does. Yeah.
That's not something that ever would be an interesting thing to me at all.
Is that like camping?
There's a better chance of me going camping than me going hunting with him specifically. But
obviously.
No, you too.
You too.
Anyways, but then so we went on a date. It was my last date of the week, obviously.
Yeah,
it was Friday.
It was Friday.
And it was so fun. We went afterwards. I told him to take me to his favorite spot or a spot that means something to him, like in the town that we were in.
Yeah,
and he we drove around. He couldn't find it because it was dark out, and it was like
it's like a middle of nowhere down a 2-track kind of thing.
That's what it's called.
Yeah,
which for those that don't know means
a 2-track is like
two lines in the dirt. Mm-hmm. That's literally what it is.
2 tracks, and you just drive down them.
Crazy. Yeah. We weren't on like an ATV. We were like in his truck.
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense to me.
That's why like a lot of people in the country like drive more beat up trucks or like trucks that they're not, because you don't want to have a nice brand new whatever and be driving down a 2-track, because when the trees and the branches like whip it and scratch it and stuff, not a big deal.
It's that close of a track? Like
some of them are, yeah.
I'm not doing
unless
that.
they're like super well maintained. It's so fun to
What's
go out
fun
and
about
like
it?
Middle of the night, it's dark.
I'm waiting for the fun part.
I don't know. It's like, okay, I equate it to like
I'm like
driving around after prom. You know, it's like fun.
I also didn't do that.
Just like fun. Every country song ever. We talked about this. Every country song, he's talking about how he's got one hand on the wheel, one hand around her, and they're just like driving, you know, and that's what it is.
Okay.
And it's more fun.
No, it's not.
When it's dark on a 2-track.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I guess one day I'll find out. We'll see. He didn't end up finding his spot because I think he found it, but like where he thought it was very overgrown, and I was like,
yeah, no,
please don't do this.
Do you think, let's say conditions are changed, it's summer, same date,
same person,
same person, same, like same scenario, drive down a 2-track, you get to a lake, he says, let's go swimming, it's pitch black, middle of the night, you have no swimsuit, nothing, but he says, let's go swimming.
Carly, in that situation, you're gonna be like, what? I would be like, Carly, bring me my swimsuit. It was in my car. You could just grab it.
What?
Ew, what do you mean?
Carly, let me give you directions to this like
Carly,
middle of nowhere.
Look at my location. Look at my location. In my trunk is my swimsuit. Just grab it and
just grab it.
For me. Yeah.
Really?
I just like, what's the other option? Going in there like in my underwear and bra? Because then I got to wear that back.
There's another option.
Naked? With a stranger?
That's what I'm saying, though. That's the allure and fun of like, he's not someone who you've gone on dates with. Okay. So, listen, we've all had sex with a stranger at one point.
I have not.
You should try it sometime.
A stranger? No, because I'll end up getting pregnant. It'll be a whole thing.
I'll
get every disease in the book. And
then I got to raise a baby.
Yeah, I'm like, just like, it's just like not my thing. I have no judgment. Like, and it's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
To do like a one night stand, but like I just like I'm so scared.
Just not there yet. Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'm 34, like 35. Excuse me. Like when I'm gonna get there.
Do you think there's guilt in that though? Like do you feel the pressure of I have to grow up?
Not particularly.
You don't feel like there's a reckless 20-something mentality in that,
in a one night stand?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. No, because people do it in their 30s.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like it's really just a me thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Like if I could, I would.
Yeah.
I just like my mental state won't allow me to do it.
Yeah.
And then like I just like don't put myself in situations where like I'm not like, especially like meeting somebody at the bar and going home that night. That's never happening. I've never once in my life done that. Yeah. So like, no.
Is it considered a one-night stand? Sorry, clarification. Then we'll come back.
Valid. Yeah.
Is it considered a one-night stand if you kind of know the person, right? And then no.
I would say no. Well, what do you mean know them?
Like I don't want to like bring up a specific situation that I was in once, but I'll bring it up later because I don't want to like accidentally drop a name or something.
Can you use fake names? Do I know the situation?
Yeah. Let's say, you know what? I'll give a hypothetical.
Yeah.
Let's say you used to work with somebody and you didn't know them well from work, but you like knew of them, and you're out and you run into each other. You make out at a bar, you have too many drinks, you go back to their place. Whatever happens, you stay the night. Is that considered a one-night stand? Or because you had this like, I know that person. It's like acquaintances, right?
Yeah, I don't know that I would call that a one-night stand.
Yeah.
To me, a one-night stand is just like someone you just met.
Random, right then and there. Yep. Yeah. But I feel like that's where the gray area can be.
I've never really done either one, so I don't really know.
Right?
Yeah.
Huh.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, do you have this person's phone number in your car, in your phone or anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what. So, like, guys, what constitutes as a one night stand? Is it just
what
like,
are the qualifiers?
Yeah. Is it you met someone that day and like you go home with that person? Is it you have one date?
Yeah.
Like, is it after if you go out, if you like make plans to go on a date?
Yeah.
And then you end up back at their place or back at your place and you like have sex. Is that a one night stand? Is it only? It's only a one night stand if you don't see them again, right? Because like
Or if you don't hook up again, you could see him again and never hook up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we shouldn't have done that.
Oh my God.
Imagine though, people get themselves in situations like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever been, but also again, I don't do.
Yeah.
One day.
I'm
just like not
one day.
like spilling my sex life on this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
But like,
that's a good question. I don't know.
I remember I used to push myself to like do very uncomfortable things. Like, let's have some fun. Let's get out of our skin, because like I only get to be here once on Earth, one time, alive one time.
Yeah.
Let's go skinny dipping. And I remember I did with a now ex-boyfriend. It was a long time ago, but in the river by his house.
Oh hell no.
We like took a walk and wound up on this path, and no one was around, and we're like, whatever. We just got naked and went swimming. Yeah.
With the fish?
It was so cold.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
So cold.
I didn't even think about that. The water would be so cold if we had gone.
So cold. And there was like nothing to dry off with afterwards. But that's what makes it fun, right? Like,
but like, I mean, I have towels in my car, so like for me, it won't be an issue. But like, I'm sure this man did not have towels. He had like napkins. I know he had napkins.
Napkins. Ew, drying off with napkins. Oh.
I mean, I had to
get creative.
Use a napkin when I
went pee in the woods.
Yeah, I went pee in the woods because I'm such a country girl.
And you learned how to drive a lawnmower.
Listen, I've done all kind of country things. Literally, I went 2-tracking.
Oh my God.
I went to a country bar.
Carla's journey into the country. Wow. I'm so proud of you.
Literally, it's because I'm setting up to marry this man. So
I'm so proud of you. You can't marry someone until you've gone skinny dipping with them.
You think?
Absolutely.
I don't think that's true at all. I know so
But what
many
a
people.
new rule to implement.
Okay. I don't know that skinny dipping will ever be a thing. I don't know.
I grew up like that is
and I've been skinny dipping. Yeah, like I have, but like,
but it's not your like.
I don't.
Yeah,
it's just like it's not.
Yeah,
I don't like the water is gonna be dirty. I just like, especially where he was. It looked like he was trying to take me. I was like
there's gonna be, what are those leeches?
Mm-hmm. Is that the big thing? Like
that sucks on you. Yeah.
Weird.
Very
weird. I would pass away if I came out of a lake with this man and I had a leech. Imagine just like on my face, please. You have to take me to the back and shoot me. Honestly, I would want to
put me down.
What? So
dig a hole.
So embarrassing. First of all, like, huh? Like, bitch, you got something on your face.
Oh,
you got a little.
Hey, got a little leech. I'm gonna take you home now.
Yeah. Imagine he just like didn't tell me, just like saw it and was like, "Ready to go?
Oh my God,
we're gonna go home now."
But
he did make it seem like he wasn't like he didn't want to take me home. So like,
he didn't want to bring you home.
He didn't want to bring me home.
You guys, I checked Carla's location. She said, "I'll be home soon."
Okay, I really thought
we're leaving the bar, and then I didn't hear from her for a long time. So I looked at her location just casually, and then incessantly because I was worried. They were just driving around talking, but that's adorable.
Oh, it was so fun.
That's so fun.
I love a person who like trauma dumps too. Like I love a trauma dumper, and he is such a trauma dumper.
Really?
Yeah. He was telling me all kind of random shit. Also, when you were in high school, did you ever hear about the kid in Sparta who chopped off a homeless man's head and went to jail?
Nope.
Carly, there was this man.
I'm gonna fact check this.
I have an article.
Stop.
Carly, I literally
from what year?
He was telling me about it. So this man went to Sparta High School with Greg.
Okay. Hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg. I don't know that he'll listen to this.
Nah.
If I'm him, I'm definitely listening. But
of course.
So Greg did listen to the last episode because I got drunk and told him the name of the podcast. So
Carla got drunk.
It is what it is. I did get drunk.
No,
it was so fun. I love people who are fun to get drunk with. Like for real. Like
yes. This makes me actually want to go to the bar and get drunk.
Oh, bitch. Don't play with me because
when
should we?
Truly. Our birthdays are coming up.
You want to do Memorial Day weekend since you're canceling your plans?
Yeah. And we'll be by the emergency room, so.
I can get, listen. Down. 1996.
1996.
So this man murdered and, a man who murdered and decapitated a fellow teen in 1996.
What?
He was granted parole last month.
Where's he live now?
Here, Carly. That was the rest of the story. So, what is his name? Greg he got a message from a friend at the on Facebook Messenger. He was like, the friend was like, bro, I'm at the gym. You'll never guess who just spotted me. And he was like, Kiko Cruz.
No.
Federico Cruz is his name.
No.
He works at a gym.
No.
Carly, out walking the streets. This man chopped somebody's head off. Huh?
What?
Huh?
And it was a peer, like a...
He was 16 in 1996 when he murdered 17-year-old David Crawford near Sparta.
Why?
Cut off his head and recorded himself doing it and mutilating it.
What?
Carly, what the
Carla,
fuck?
he did what?
He cut this man,
He recorded
He murdered a 17-year-old.
When he was 16.
Yep. He cut off his head and recorded himself talking to it and mutilating it.
What kind of demons does someone have to do that? And what kind of demons are they still struggling with years later? Like, no one reforms from that, right?
Well, he was a minor. That's probably why he got... Well, no, if you kill somebody, it's giving life without parole. Life in prison without the possibility of parole. But a 2016 U.S. Supreme Court ruling meant that he was entitled to resentencing because he was a minor when the crime was committed. I don't really feel like... I don't know. He was initially resentenced to life in 2018, but then was granted another resentencing because it was found his rights were violated. I'm sorry. I really genuinely feel like... You
violated another human's life. So you're right. You don't have...
That's really crazy. So he's like out walking the streets. Feel safe. Your children go to school in Sparta.
Man.
Terrifying. So
I don't
scary.
know what to... Yeah.
So scary.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to think about it. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Thank you, Greg, for bringing this forward.
I will say that, like, people can change. He did his time.
Yep.
I get it. I don't know, though.
I just don't know. I'd have to sit with this one to have a...
Yeah. There are certain charges, like, you do you know.
Like drug offenses, like, let them out. Like, come on. Murder. And in such...
Of violence.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a video somewhere of him.
Yeah. There's a video. Yeah, you're right. They didn't show it in court because it was too gruesome.
Oh my God.
I just feel like
we have other video. Nope.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Full whatever. Anyways, So
wow.
If you happen to be watching this and your name is Kiko Cruz, please don't kill me.
Like we're just reading articles.
Yeah, that's what the article said. I don't know.
We believe in reform. We're just not sure how we feel right now in this moment.
Let me process.
I'm a big processor. We'll come back.
Also, do you think I process? I process my thoughts and stuff like in the moment. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize I did it so often where like people pointed out, which is like so crazy to me.
Do you feel like you've had it pointed out? A lot recently?
By like Greg has done it.
Yeah.
Steve number 2 has done it. Just like I can tell that you're thinking. Just like I want you to process out loud.
Yeah.
I can't process this out loud. Like first of all, my head is a mess.
Spinning.
Yeah. I'm terrified about the things you're telling me. Not terrified, but
but like
it just is.
Yeah.
Lots to think about there.
Huh. I think it's hard too when you like. I always say I'm a crockpot thinker.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, the thought I have right now and the first thought I have is not going to be my final thought.
Of course.
It's just not.
It's gotta sink
marinate.
in. Marinate.
Yes.
Marinate.
Yes.
But some people, I mean, I respect people who can, like, have an opinion and stick with that opinion.
Yeah.
Like, my processing speed is not that fast.
But I think, too, there's a sign of, I mean, let's toot our own horns. Like, there's a part of it that's emotional intelligence too, and like psychological intelligence of just saying like I'm willing to realize that my first thought does not have to be my final thought.
Yeah.
But like, isn't that why people double down so hard? Because they're like, no, I had this thought and I'm gonna just keep going on it instead of realizing that like I can change.
Yeah, maybe this isn't my opinion now. My opinion now may not be what it won't be. Obviously, normally it won't.
I'm gonna change my mind 8,000 times.
Yeah, but I could also change it back to what my first opinion was.
Yes, I might come to a conclusion and sit there for a month or two, you know, and then come around.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
You said to me last night, like I was having a hard time processing or saying something, and you're like, just say it and trust and believe. Like I know, like I'll get there with you.
Yeah.
And I know that, but my brain goes so fucking fast.
Yeah.
and I'm trying to, like, I'm always 2 steps behind it, like trying to figure out where it's going. And I'm like, yep. And we just took a turn down a different like path I never saw. Like, cool.
I mean,
yeah, a 2-track.
A 2-track.
Yeah.
A 2-track. Definitely.
Yeah. So you had a good date.
I had a great date.
I'm so glad. Do you think?
Carly met him also, which
I did.
The way I knew that was going to happen, by the way, like I was like, she's going to for sure come out here.
Well, he dropped her off back here at my house.
Yeah.
And Carla let my dog out.
He was barking. Like, I didn't want him to, like...
wake us up, but we were already awake. I mean, I was a worried mother.
Okay, but like, yeah.
But I came out because I wanted to make sure he wasn't, like, attacking this man. He doesn't know this man. There's a weird man in the garage at, like, whatever time, 1 a.m. No, it
might have been 1 a.m. Maybe late. Maybe it
was like
midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah. Like I would have gotten back.
Greg, what time was it? I think it was midnight.
Anyways.
Next time, have her home by 11.
Okay.
I'm taking on a Papa Smith.
It was super convenient to like be able to be dropped off though. Like,
yeah,
to not have to worry about driving. And all
yeah,
that was
Car's
nice.
like, no, I can drive. I was like, no, you're gonna want to have fun. We'll drop you off. Carla looked up an Uber up here too.
Yeah, they
do have
Ubers apparently.
Yeah,
$25 though. And it was like a 10-minute drive. I'm not doing that.
I want to ask my hot take question.
Go ahead.
Because it goes with this.
Okay.
We have a new format. Hot takes are at the end, but like I'm doing it now. My hot take is if you enjoy a date with someone who's like new in your life, whether you've gone on a first date, second date, third, let's say it's within 5 dates, is it crazy to hang out 2 nights in a row? My hot take is it's not.
I don't know, Carly. I still like. Well, I don't know. I invited him to hang out 2 nights in a row.
Carla and I had a bet going on,
and Carly lost the bet.
I didn't have.
So set this. Okay, so we Friday. So this it's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
I went out with Greg on Friday. He dropped me back off at Carly's house.
We all go to bed. We wake up Saturday, having a nice day.
Carly says you should invite Greg over to play cornhole. I said
no thanks.
No, mostly because I don't want to play cornhole. So I have no interest in doing that. But I also feel like 2 nights in a row is a lot. I genuinely like. I can see why. As someone who needs time to process as well, I can see why like doing it 2 nights in a row can be a lot for someone. I say, okay, you know what? I'll
invite him.
I'll invite him.
We say, let's take cornhole off the table. Let's just do a nice little
a bonfire.
fire.
Yeah.
Because like we had stuff for s'mores. We should have done a fire.
We certainly didn't do a fire. That's so crazy.
We bailed on it. So we decided, and I said, what's he up to today? And she said, nothing.
No.
That's really important. They've been texting. I know they've been texting. She's got that like smile on her face when she looks at her phone, and I know.
Kill me. He had plans during the day, so like I knew that he was busy doing some sort of.
But she says, I think he's free tonight. Yeah,
I said I don't know that he has plans tonight.
Yep. So I say,
no
cool. Text him, invite him over, and she said, I 100% believe he won't. He won't come. He's gonna say no, and I said, I 100% think he's gonna say yes. And
guess what?
He didn't say no.
He said no. He did not come.
What was the word he started?
I believe the bet was he's not, like, I don't think he's going to come. I bet he doesn't come. He did not come. Carly lost the bet. And to be fair, the bet, like, we bet, like, either if I won, she would do shots. Well, technically, it started at 4 shots. And then it was 2 shots.
And it started with a backpacking trip, and then I changed it to camping in the backyard. Yeah, so
that's fair.
Welcome.
But it started at 4 shots, and then we got down to 2 shots and a backflip. And then she said the backflip.
And I said no.
The backflip couldn't happen that same night, so we're not going to fucking do that.
I need time to get in shape again.
And so we did shots, which she ended up doing 3 shots altogether, right?
I did 3. 2 were tequila.
And 1 was a fireball.
The other was fireball. Guys, we got to watch those videos too.
Oh my God, the fireball shot really...
It fucked us
genuinely
up.
No, yeah. That's when I knew. I was like,
up.
Oh, I'm drunk.
Oh, did I just get drunk?
Thank God Greg did not come.
Yeah, Greg, thank you.
He would have definitely done shots with us.
Thank you for not saying no and just saying...
He said no. He didn't come.
he had plans with his brother having a nice dinner, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, of course.
How did he respond to you when you asked him?
He said the F word. He said fuck.
He didn't just say fuck. He put fuck with a bunch of U's and a period, which makes me think,
damn.
Greg be wanting to see you again. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not doubting he wants to see me. I just think 2 nights in a row was a lot for him. So he made up an excuse.
I need to know which one of us here, though. Like, there are 2 sides, right? There's always, but like, would more people side with?
Yeah.
Carla,
guys, or is 2 nights in a row for someone you just met, met a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, that you've been talking to. You've been on 2 dates with.
After date number 2.
Yep.
Would you the next day invite someone to do something the very next day?
Hold on.
Okay.
You're also in the area that this person lives. Fair. Like, Carla's here at my house for the weekend. He lives not terribly far away, and like they both happen to be around for the weekend. Like. People don't always have weekends that they can coordinate anymore. They can't always do stuff during the week. If you have 2 nights that you can make it happen, is it nuts to be like, hey, I had fun last night. If you want to come over, great. If you want to do this thing, great. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
If I were him, if that were me and someone had invited me, I would be flattered. I'd be like, yes, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm also like kind of a loser. So like,
you're not.
But like,
you're an introvert with plans. So when someone invites you in, it's their extroversion like pulling you. You're like, yeah, I'll do that, right?
Yeah,
like,
especially if it's something I would want to do. Like, it's not like we had a good time on Friday. I imagine Saturday would have also been a good time.
Yeah, there's no chance of it like backtracking.
Yeah,
I don't think.
What do you mean, Carly? He could have, like, it's his brother. If he wanted to come,
yeah,
tell your brother I'm not coming anymore. I would do that.
You would do that, but I don't think.
No, for sure. He already
up here in the country, we like value country family time.
I do too, but like
you would just tell your siblings
or I would probably make it happen if I wanted to. He didn't, and that's fine because 2 nights in a row is a lot. I
don't know the cadence of your texts afterwards and like what was said and what wasn't. I feel like maybe did later he say anything like, yeah, we had a nice dinner.
What did he say? I think he just said, well, he just like.
Was he fishing around to see if the fire was still happening?
No, he was like the basketball game was on. He was like watching that. I don't fucking know, but it was just like it doesn't matter.
Please enlighten me.
It's not just you though.
Enlighten the world, please.
It was. I mean, he was just like, he's like something like, I wish I could have made it work. I wish you had asked earlier or something. But that doesn't matter, Carly. I would have said the same thing if I like it. You don't know that.
Hey, Greg, the next time.
Please kill me.
Nope. Don't do this. All I'm saying is we'll have shots waiting for you.
You know what would be great? Like, never mind. As somebody who didn't add / cancel a friend request
Sorry about that.
I just feel like.
I didn't want to lose the bet. And
I understand. You had already lost the bet, just to be clear.
No. I had upheld my end of the bet for if I lost, the night was still young. Greg, your messages are set up. Someone who is not your friend can't message you. And I was going to extend the invite and say, hey.
So Carly added this man on Facebook. I'm not friends with him on Facebook. That's just so important to like.
But when you're drunk, that doesn't seem crazy.
I understand. Like, and I get it.
Like, sober me is like, am I a fucking idiot?
But like drunk you is like.
Drunk me was like, this is the best idea I've ever had.
I genuinely wish you had just stolen my phone and got his number instead. Like,
ew.
Why? How was that worse?
That's weird. That's personal. Having someone's phone number is so personal. It's
not. I promise. It's really not. Don't save it. But like.
Yeah. No. I mean, is anybody saving? Do you have his number saved?
No.
We gotta name him. Can it be Greg?
He. I asked him what his nicknames were, by the way, and he. I was like, I threw out some options. I was like, G baby,
G money.
G-Muns. He said his friends used to call him Wildebeest or something. I don't know.
Wildebeest?
Yeah, obviously.
Can you imagine?
No, I literally can't imagine. Or like maybe like wild man or something. I don't know. Like,
oh, okay. I'm seeing where that's coming from.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh,
I get that.
His sister's name is Chuck, by the way. Like her name is Charlie.
Oh,
but they call her Chuck. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever heard? I know. I'm obsessed. That
is
obsessed with
so cute.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh my god.
We can move on.
Yeah, sorry. No, this is fucking phenomenal. And I'm sorry if I'm fucking crazy. Are you guys adding your friends? I would do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, now that I think about it, I definitely have done that.
Have you?
Think about Steph and Caleb.
Yeah.
We were in a group chat with him.
Yeah, we were.
Like a group message.
Yeah, actually,
like, I don't know why I'm like.
I think at that point I hadn't even met.
Same, I think. You're right. That's not that crazy. I do that.
Oh my God.
It's like such a crazy thing because I'm not.
Because like it's affecting you versus like it being something you do.
Yeah.
When it's something you do, it's like whatever. I can be as fucking crazy as I want to be because it's not my thing, you know? Greg, I'm sorry.
He doesn't know. Well, now he knows.
If you saw that you had a request and then you didn't have a request, gone. That was me.
That's so funny.
I'm a little bit of a psycho.
It is what it is. We love you.
So,
we love you regardless.
Thank you. Anything else for Cap? Cap.
It was a good week, honestly. My crappy was the karate thing.
Yeah, of course.
There was something else that was kind of crappy.
Was there?
What was it though?
Well, I had another one that was kind of happy, and I won't get into it too much, but like we took the kids for their first overnight backpacking.
Oh, right.
I didn't talk about that, did I, last time?
You did. Sorry,
I did.
Because he pooped in the bag. I pooped in the ground.
Yep, you're right.
True, that's true.
You're right. I bled in the ground. The kids shit in the ground.
Okay. Yikes.
TMI.
This is our fucking show.
We're going to have TMI moments. We're going to have awkward moments.
Most moments will be TMI, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We have another friend who is going through some health stuff now. So, girl, if you're listening, I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
You're a badass mom. You're a badass human. And
doing amazing things.
Always. There's so many people going through so much shit, and I won't dive too deep because I'll get all emotional. But yeah, I love you all.
Yeah, I love you. Yeah. And also, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day.
And happy birthday, Ashley. Right?
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Yeah. We went to a soccer game yesterday. We were soccer moms.
The boys' stepmom had a birthday and back-to-back with Mother's Day.
Sorry. That's my crappy. We went to Bigby yesterday, guys.
Don't do this.
No, this lady, she was projecting her stress. And to be fair, we went to Biggie in Sparta. It was very busy.
And we were running late already. We had those running late feelings. But we didn't have the child who was playing soccer.
Yeah, so like we could get there whenever the fuck.
Yes.
But this woman, she really
bound and determined to make everyone's day just as miserable as hers.
Yeah. And she was having the worst day of her life.
2 employees.
Yeah.
A lineup in the drive-thru of like 5-6 cars when we got there. Probably turned out to be 7 or 8 when we were inside.
Yeah.
We decided to go inside because we had 4 of us.
Yeah.
And just needed to look at a menu, take our time.
Yeah. I got all the nice little treats for the boys.
The treats. They love their treats. And so like she comes over finally. They apologize a bunch. I can't tell if they're apologizing to people in the headset. There's bagels everywhere.
Yeah, this lady could not stop talking about the bagels.
The bagels. Did you get a bagel? You didn't get a bagel,
ma'am, I didn't get a bagel.
All she's doing grabbing bagels.
Nobody in here got bagels.
Nobody. Nope.
You have to stop asking about the bagels. But she like literally, she was determined to project her stress and ruin everybody else's day with it.
I asked her what flavor cream freezes they had. The way her entire face, body, everything shut down, and she walked away.
She literally walked away. It was so crazy.
The whole 2 feet to the left to the window.
She walked away. She literally
stopped punching in her order.
Yeah. She literally, and like she was on the headset taking an order, and this lady was like, do you like it iced, frozen, or hot? And she was like, I've never actually had it. I don't know. What do you want?
Yeah. I've never had it. I have no idea. Yeah. What do you want?
Oh my God. Yep. Never mind, bitch. I'm leaving.
Yep. So my husband, who was going to get a coffee, was like, nope. And he just went and sat down.
He said, I'm not fucking dealing with this. That's fair. Mm-hmm. I was being I tried to be so nice. I'm like, don't even worry about it. Take your time. Yes. Like, I'm not in a rush.
Yeah. You and I were very much same page. Like, have a good day.
Yeah, yep. Good.
Enjoy the sunshine later.
I was determined not to let that bitch's mood ruin my mood.
But we all walked out and we were like that was fucked up,
she was
right?
Crazy.
Right?
Oh my God.
That's not.
I hate bad customer service. And I'm
really
lenient. I'm like really, I'll put up with a lot. Especially since COVID.
Yeah.
Because people like they're going through shit like.
Yeah. Especially healthcare workers. Like.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
Anyone who's like feeding anybody who's a healthcare worker, like y'all are going through some shit. We'll give you lots of passes.
Always. Mm-hmm. Always. I'll give most people a pass. Actually, anyone's going to get a pass from me because
you're trying your best.
You never know what people are going through.
We're all trying our best.
Yeah.
The one person who doesn't get a pass is the man who decapitated.
Sorry, Kiko Cruz, buddy.
You don't get a pass.
You're not getting a pass on this one.
You don't get a pass. So
I mean, you did get a pass because you're out of jail. So
you want to move into Listen Bitch?
Let's move on.
Let's do this because I'm very excited for songs.
Yeah.
Like very excited. Oh my god.
What are we at?
You don't want to know?
Yeah. Let me do the editing this week. Got some things out. Okay. There's some things I feel like they need to go.
Okay, fine. All right. Listen, bitch.
Listen, bitch.
Listen, bitch. Aww. Take a look around. You're lucky as shit. Remember that.
Oh, that's so nice.
I'm going to hang this one in my bathroom, I think.
Oh, you're lucky as shit. Carly, you're so lucky.
I am. Just kidding. So are you.
Of course. Luckiest girl ever. Oh my God. I actually would agree with that. I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky in almost every single aspect of life, except financially.
And the occasional health scare, but like whatever.
Yeah, well, no, I got lucky with that. I did get lucky on that one.
Yeah. Dodged a bullet there.
Bullet. Being reckless.
But going to continue that reckless behavior.
No, we won't. Because we talked about it, and that's a bad idea.
We also talked about this before, and then nothing changed. So you could only be in recovery if you make changes.
I did change. I didn't. It will change though. Because we're growing and we're learning. You're lucky as shit. We're lucky, guys. We're all not everybody's lucky.
A lot of us are more lucky than we realize, though.
Definitely.
Because we run into people like those bitches at Big B. We get so caught up in what's happening in the day to day that we forget that I have a beautiful life.
Life is so good.
It's so, oh my God, it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Today is not my day with the boys, and I get to see the boys this afternoon.
Would you say you had a really good weekend?
Yeah, I've had a really good weekend.
What's been the best part?
I started a cardio routine last night. Why is that funny?
That's so funny.
I perfected it, and then I worked out again this morning. My husband can attest to it.
I can't. That's that's so funny. I cannot believe you said that.
Listen, I've already stuck to it more days than I have yoga, so.
Interesting. You feel like you'll keep going with it, or?
I could see myself continuing, yeah.
Dad, that's so funny. Y'all, if you know, you don't know. I promise. I don't know what to... Oh my God.
I'm dead.
That's so funny. Not expecting that. You did so many fun things this weekend. Just was not expecting that to be...
That's...
Oh God. Anyways, sorry. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, do you have a good weekend? Yeah.
I had such a good weekend.
I'm so glad.
I had such a good weekend. I also started a cardio routine recently. Not started for me, but
yeah, no, but picked back up.
Picked back up.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you'll hear about it.
You won't. I am taking it to my grave.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
To my grave. Literally.
If you need to know, you'll know. But nobody really needs to know.
Who needs to know?
Oh, there are some people I feel like need to know. There are people I will be telling.
Who will you tell that you started a cardio routine?
Yes. People that need to know.
Understood.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm
there now.
Some people need to know.
I'm there now. I'm there now.
Anyways,
hey, Steve, number 2.
Yeah, literally. That's exactly what
I love that we address anybody new in our lives on the show. We address them like they're here because
of course
you're here. We know you're here. She's getting drunk. She's telling.
I'm just telling everybody the name of the podcast. Crazy.
Suddenly you go out and get drunk and we suddenly have 15 new followers and they're all from the bow tie.
Literally. Actually, there were so many people. He used the word spectacle. People kept coming up to us because we sat not in the area that everybody else was sitting in. And
you were in the walkway. Like
it literally, it's I don't know
from
what
the
to
door
call
that
it.
people use to the bar.
The back door. There's like a area. It looks like a VFW. I don't know how to explain it.
It looks like a VFW.
But like, and we happened to sit there because there were no tables because they have 3 tables all together. And whatever.
It's a whole,
it's a dive. Love it. And people would walk by us, and every time people would walk by, they'll either like, this one lady walked by and she like whispered. I could see her because I'm facing out and he's facing me. So
shit, yeah.
He can't see her. She was like, he's really cute.
Oh my god.
And then her friend came over and was like, you guys are so beautiful together.
Those are probably people he knows, right?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
That actually happens to me like pretty regularly. Isn't that crazy? Not like, but just like people will come up. This sounds so cocky. I don't mean it that way.
No.
But people will just come up to me like, "You're so beautiful."
That's sweet.
So nice because I'm like, first of all, I don't feel like I look beautiful on Friday. Yeah. So like, thank you so much.
That is so kind.
And I was sitting like this. I was so cold.
Yes.
I was so.
Did you put your flannel on?
I did when we got into this truck.
Okay, but you kept it off until that point. Did they have the air on in there?
Yes, and we sat by the.
Oh, and you were by.
Yes,
see,
it was so cold.
If you sit at the bar, it's so different.
Of course, I thought we would sit at the bar. I had no idea.
We didn't prep.
I would have changed my outfit totally.
Yep,
completely would have changed my outfit.
Now that I know that, I would have picked a different outfit for you too. Like, I
don't know, but anyways,
ship.
Did you say we ship?
Holy shit!
Oh,
to be freezing like that? Yeah, no, I'd just be dead.
I was wearing shorts.
Yeah,
a tank top.
And then a flannel around.
Yeah, and no socks. The lack of socks was a mistake.
The lack of socks was awful.
My feet didn't get cold at all. Didn't get warm. I wore these shoes.
Oh my god. Yeah. Car.
My feet were so cold. My feet did not get warm until the next day.
Oh my god. Now my feet feel.
And I was here.
Yeah.
I slept in socks. Oh my god. Crazy. It was so cold.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, no, it's fine.
I turned the heat up to 62.
So
if you're going out and you see someone on a date, and you can tell, like, especially if the girl looks sharp, or if you're in the bathroom together,
I'm always complimenting the woman. I mean, anytime this girl walked in, she had the cutest dress. I'm like, girl, you look so good in that dress.
That's a great dress.
And her friend came in behind her. I was like, that's cute too.
Yeah, you look cute too.
It wasn't as cute, but
no.
Yeah.
No. Gotta hype up the girlies.
And I just like don't know where these people are coming from. Why were you coming into the bow tie? If you knew what the bow tie looked like, it's not giving let's get dressed up and come here.
I think sometimes people go out to like a dinner or something, right?
Oh yeah,
I guess they're on their way home.
A wedding, like an after party of a wedding.
Exactly.
We were there late, so I guess that could have been it.
You're doing an event. The bow tie is not the event,
but it's like the post game.
Yeah,
what's it called? Like
the dessert,
the after party.
The after party.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I've stopped in there many times. I've shut that place down many times.
Same, not many times, but at least once.
So fun.
Twice now.
I had sex in a truck in the parking lot there.
She said to the whole podcast, the whole world.
We'll cut that out. Yep.
Wait.
Yep. Reckless. Yeah.
Was that a one night stand?
I mean, I saw him after that, right? So like I can't stop going to my favorite spot.
Of course.
Like he and I are not hooking up. Like we maybe texted a little bit. I think we got each other's numbers at some point. However, I went in there again, right? At one point, and I think I was in there, might have been on another date. Yeah. And he said something later, or he shot me a text. And basically, I have to find it later.
While you were there?
Like that night, because I think his new girl came in, like he was dating somebody.
Okay.
He might be have had another baby. I don't know. He's had a whole life since. But he said something like, basically, don't say that we ever hooked up. And I'm like, I can still be a patron at this bar.
He said that to you? Like, he texted you that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like be chill, be cool. And I was like,
I'm sorry, what makes you think that
is he telling people he doesn't hook up? Like, did he have a new girl and he said, oh, I've never hooked up with like a patron at the bar? Like,
why would it have come up ever? Ew, that's so weird.
I don't know. I'm
not thinking about you.
I'm an open book too.
But like, I would never.
No. Like, I don't want to wreck your life. Yeah. I'm not going to do anything.
Why would I bring that up? Especially if you're sitting there with your girl. What are you talking about?
Did he think I was actually crazy and I was going to do something?
Maybe he thought you came back to like.
No.
Up again. I had
been there plenty of times between. It's just that I think maybe it was the first time he had seen me again after something. I don't know. But I remember that night being like, we're good.
We're fine. Like,
good.
I would have never thought to.
Like, I think it's because I asked him like how he was doing or something. Like, I initiated a conversation. Then he said something like, my girl doesn't know we hooked up or something like that. Whatever. Why would she have to?
Why would she need to know that?
Unless you were with her when...
Yeah, then...
But he wasn't.
Okay.
He wasn't.
Good, I'm sure. Like,
no. So yeah.
Weird,
right?
What's his name? Justin?
Let's call him Justin.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I was never going to tell anybody anyway.
No.
You're a weirdo for even saying that.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. Let's move into the songs of summer 2025. So, Carla and I both said we were going to do 5 songs. This is like our predicted, like based on after summer 2024, but before, because it's not yet like officially
summer hasn't started until Memorial Day.
Exactly. So what are the songs that we would put in a Carla and Carly's Songs of Summer? And it blew up. Instead of it being 5, we each have 15.
Yeah. Maybe I can probably get mine down to 10.
I can't right now. Like I truly. Okay, so earlier I told Carla there's a song on here that makes it to my summer hits list.
I have a few of those on mine as well.
Any summer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with that one first.
Okay.
It's The Greatest by Sia.
Good. Well, that's a really good one.
Right?
That's a really good one.
Right?
Okay.
I put the one that's, let's see, featuring somebody. Who is this one featuring? Kendrick
Lamar. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I added.
That's a good one. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I felt like that was really good.
My first one is also one that I listen to, and it's like not a new song by any means.
Yeah.
It's gonna be "Wanna Dance with Somebody" by Whitney Houston.
Ooh.
Wanna dance with somebody.
Oh my God, that's so great.
I love that song. I would play it, but everybody knows it.
Yeah.
So we're good.
There's a song that I'm wondering if it's on your list. Can I ask you before you hand it back?
Yeah.
Did you put on Pursuit of Happiness?
I did.
Yes!
I did.
I figured you would do it, so I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Mark that one now.
Yep.
Can I add another one because we're talking about no?
Yes, you can.
It's fine. I've got...
If it fits. If the shoe fits. Expressions. All right. I'm going to go country next. Okay. I'm basically going by like minimal scope to broad scope.
Okay.
Like these are very specifics. Country, Caught Up in the Country by Rodney Atkins.
Okay, I don't know that song.
Caught Up in the Country.
Keep going.
That's all I got right now.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere where the road ends, out here where the creek bends. That's where you can find me.
Okay.
Caught Up in the Country.
I don't know that I know it, but I'll give it a listen.
It's going to be your new, I think it's going to be your new country ballad now that you're a country girl.
I don't know. I got some countries on there.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's my only country, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, let's go back to yours there.
My country song is, okay, it's Pour Me a Drink by Post Malone and Blake Shelton.
Yes.
Somebody pour me a drink.
Yep.
That's giving tubing.
Pour
Do you know what I mean?
Drink. I'm about to get on. Sure, yep, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's giving tubing though, right?
Yeah, it's giving tubing. Yep.
Okay. I wish I could add these. I'll just add them later.
So good. Add them to the. Yeah. Okay. Let's do one that a lot of people know. DTMF by Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Yeah. What does that stand for?
I have no idea. Does it say it in the...
I don't think it does.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's a good song though.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Is it new? Is it like it came out this year?
No. I think 2024.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's fair.
Yeah.
DTMF.
Yep.
Okay. It starts slow, right?
Let's see. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep, that one.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have used that audio recently on social, and like it just blew up for a while.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's gonna circulate again when like people are blaring music this summer.
I mean, I feel like I hear it all the time, and it's all over TikTok.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay, what would you describe that one as?
Ooh, what's the genre?
Like what? Yeah.
What does Apple Music say the genre is?
I don't know. No, like I mean, but like, how would you like?
Oh.
Where's that on your playlist? Like, it's like a song that is gonna blow up? You feel like, or like
it's like already blown up. I think it's just there.
Then my version of that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many.
Ooh.
I want to go Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know that song?
Yes, that is exactly in the same genre.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's a good one too.
That's a really, really good one.
It's like one of the only songs I've heard that I actually really like. Oh. I don't know, something about her is like.
Yeah. Teddy Swims.
Carly.
Love for a Minute.
Did you know that I love Teddy Swims?
Mm-hmm.
I
had 2 of his songs on here and I had to narrow it down.
Teddy Swims.
So good, right?
He will be my number one playlist, my number one artist of the year. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, you think so? Like at the end of the year, like you'll have listened.
Carly, I go to bed, I say, Alexa, shuffle Teddy Swims on Apple Music.
Really?
Yeah. I know every single song. Like I love him.
I love that. What's your favorite?
It is called Last Communion.
Last Communion. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to check that one out.
So good. I mean, any of them really.
Yeah. Like
I love something you'll never know, or guess something I'll never know. That one.
Yes.
There's a song called Will It Find Me. Carly, he's so good. Mm-hmm. He is so good.
Yes.
Check out Teddy Swims.
That's
the bottom line here.
Yep.
That's the moral of this podcast. Check out Teddy Swims.
How you feel about Teddy Swims? That's how I feel about Glass Animals.
Heat Waves.
Yeah. Right.
Right?
Yes.
Glass Animals?
Yes.
Okay.
Creatures in Heaven is on my list.
I don't know that song.
We were just creatures in heaven.
Okay.
That's, the premise. Basically, it's just like about joy, I think, and they were just creatures in heaven. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Creatures in heaven.
Living their best lives. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I will go with, let's do a queen next. Oh, there's so many queens on here. Wait.
Ooh.
I'll do Formation by Beyonce.
I knew you were going to go Beyonce. Yep.
She said, okay, ladies, let's get in formation, you know?
Okay, ladies.
She said, how does it start?
How does that one start?
Your haters corny with that Illuminati mess. That's what it is.
Ooh, yes.
Your haters corny with that Illuminati mess.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, next one. 9 Lives by Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's your next song.
My next song. I will do Anxiety by Doechii.
Ooh.
Do you know that song?
Okay, I think I do. Can you play just a second of it?
Oh, yeah.
We don't know like what we're allowed to actually play and not play, so we're just like, trying to sing it when we can.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to clear the queue. How do I do this? Okay, I'm just going to clear the queue. Okay, ready?
Yep. Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep, on it.
So good. She is the moment, by the way. Anxiety by Doechii is my
Anxiety.
song.
I like that. Okay.
I'm sorry. The way I'm handing it is like...
It's very... we're figuring it out. Okay, some of these, as I'm doing it, I can't get them stuck in my head because I have other ones stuck in my head. Mm-hmm. I love me some John Kay, though. A lot.
I don't know who that is. You have to go to a chorus.
Okay. Hold on.
I don't...
I think about you a lot. Wish I could undo a lot. No?
I don't know, but it's nice.
Man.
I like it. I'm happy to add it to the playlist.
Oh,
What's his genre?
His voice does things to me. Kind of like how the Yin Yang Twins used to. Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's go with Beautiful Things by Benson Boone.
Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. I'm so glad you added that because I didn't, and I'm so glad.
Oh, you didn't?
I'm so glad you did. Okay. I was hoping to have you get the things I couldn't.
We don't have any crossover yet.
Not yet.
I don't know that we will now because my next ones are kind of like.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine.
I guess we had. Oh, because you didn't have Pursuit of Happiness.
I didn't.
Fun.
Mm-mm. What's It Gonna Take by Cheat Codes and Mitchell Tenpenny.
I definitely don't know this.
This is the one I've been playing like on repeat nonstop. What's it gonna take to get over you?
I don't know.
Drink every bottle of whiskey. Something. What's it gonna take? Okay. What's it gonna take to get over you?
Okay.
Just really beautiful lyrics.
Love.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Yeah. That's definitely like I'm gonna be blaring that with the windows down this summer. Yeah.
Oh, the next one, it's kind of like I don't think you'll know it. It's by Glorilla. Do you know who Glorilla is?
Nope.
It's called TGIF.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Yeah, we'll listen to it after.
Yeah, if you know, I mean, if you aren't on TikTok, then you probably don't know it.
Okay. It's like trending audio.
It's just like hip hop. I don't know.
Yeah. Gorilla. Ah.
Ooh. Yeah, I ain't got no. Ain't got me. Stop it. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. How do we turn it off?
Okay. Oh, you have to go to the playlist.
Yeah.
The library.
Got you.
Right there.
Got you, girl.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm back.
Perf.
Home
perfect.
by Good Neighbors.
Nope. You lost me.
Wanna Take Me Home. It's on all the commercials right now.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
I don't watch commercials, so this is gonna be hard for me. What commercial is this? I do know the song, but I don't know it from a commercial.
I don't know. Again, it's like trending audio right now. I feel like
it's a good one. Yeah. I like that song.
What was the song that they used in the ads for Venus razors back in the 90s, early thousands?
Oh, is it like I'm your Venus, I'm your fire?
Not Venus. Never mind. It wasn't Venus. There's another one that now when you hear it, was it for like menstrual products or something?
You have to like give me
I have no idea. That's all I got. Like,
okay.
This is how my brain remembers things.
Okay. Let's do Closer by the Chainsmokers.
Yes.
I love that song.
Yes.
It's from like 2020. It's probably older than that if I'm being honest. It's so old.
So many Chainsmokers songs come back up. Actually, if I went through just theirs, I'd probably pull a song or two into our. Yeah.
Good to know.
I
wish you had. Because I'm feeling like
I might, now that we're going to expand, I'm going to add some Chainsmokers.
Yeah, this playlist will change or will be added to.
Ever evolving.
Yeah.
There's two bands that you wouldn't know that I really love.
Okay.
Half an Orange.
Sure, never
They
heard of
sing
that.
a song called Sunscreen. And Down with Webster. And really like them a lot. They sing a song called Your Man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And they're both really good.
And they're both on the playlist?
And they're both on the playlist,
okay.
so you can check them out. Mm-hmm. I don't know that they're going to be your speed, but I'd love to know either way. Okay. Like if you hear them and you're like, yeah, that's a bop. Or you're like, Carly, that was a flop.
Like not gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
My next one, kind of a slow song.
Yeah.
But I really love it. It's called Ordinary. Oh, Ordinary by Alex Warren. Do you know that song?
You know what? I was going to add Alex Warren, the other one.
The Ordinary. Mm-hmm. I love that song. And I only know that song because I think we sang it on the reunion of Love is Blind.
Yes, they did. Yes. Diplo. Really digging Diplo right now.
Okay.
Real life stuff.
Never heard it.
Yep. It's the remix featuring Julia Michaels. Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's really good. Yeah, I'm digging Diplo right now. So that's definitely on there.
I love that you're doing more than one. I'm going to do that too.
Yeah,
that's so smart because I feel like we keep passing it back and forth and it's pissing me off.
I'm like combining, like that's kind of like to me, Real Life Stuff by Diplo is kind of like Falling Slowly by V Wills. I don't know how to say it. I don't know this artist. I just know the song.
V?
Yeah. I'm falling slowly. I'm getting to know you. You're getting to know me. I don't know. It's cute.
I don't know the song.
It's
really.
like... Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Please listen to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is on my list. Let's do Stargazing by Miles Smith.
Oh my God, Stargazing.
I love Miles Smith in general. Like I think he's British, which, definitely helps.
Is he British?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
He's also a black man, which
love a good Brit.
Even better.
British black man.
It's truly.
Calm me down.
Along with those lines, I will also add in We Can't Be Friends by Ariana Grande.
I don't know that
you do.
one. Do I?
You do.
Okay.
We can't be friends. Come on, you know this.
Maybe.
Carly, you know this.
It's so hard to know if I know something without the beat. I'll listen to it though.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah, I think I've heard it. It's just yes. It's just not my like.
Sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a summer 2025 thing though. Yeah,
she's not getting her credit lately. So
has she not been?
I feel like she's not been getting due credit, but I think she's great.
Yeah,
Did you ever finish Wicked, by the way? Great, awesome.
Today,
Sure.
Today, I think I only have two more.
Okay.
I'm looking real quick. She Doesn't Mind by Hermione. Again, don't know how to pronounce it. Like, I will find a song and create a playlist and then get hooked on a song that like comes up. This is it.
Okay.
Yeah. She Doesn't Mind. It's one of those, like, the beat is so good. You just want to drive down a road with your windows down.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my last one. Home by Good Neighbors.
You already said that one.
Damn, then I already did mine.
Obsessed. Look at you.
Oh my God, no.
One?
The Love We Had by Arm & Hammer.
Arm and Hammer? Like the
it's ARMNHMR. It's The Love We Had featuring Trella.
Oh, okay. All of your songs are so similar. That's so funny.
Yeah, there's like some that they're just like what I'm hooked on right now.
That's
like,
fine.
But they all have like different things, words, beats, whatever that like just feel very applicable. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love. I actually have 4 more. How did that happen?
Awesome. It's because I doubled.
Oh, you doubled up.
Yeah.
My next one is gonna be "Rather Be" by Clean Bandit.
Rather Be.
When I am with you, there's nowhere I'd rather be. I love that. Exactly.
Yep.
That. I love that.
Such a good song. Who's that by?
That is by Clean Bandit featuring Jess Glynn. Yeah.
Oh, so wow.
Good. I love that song.
I had no idea that that's who that was by. Okay.
Nobody knows who that. I don't know another
but
Clean
like
Bandit
it's
song.
so catchy. Yeah. Love that song.
My next one is "End of the World" by Miley Cyrus. It's new, so it's like kind of I don't know if I want to play it right now.
A Miley song. Yep.
Like that they'll tag that one quick.
Yeah.
My next one, 30 for 30 by SZA and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
You might know this one. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me get to the chorus.
Okay. And what's it called again?
30 for 30.
30 for 30. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So that's that one. And then my last one, and of course.
Yes.
You know me. Drunk and I Don't Want to Go Home by Ellie King.
Yes. Yep.
I love that song. Yes. It's on my playlist every summer.
Every summer.
Yep. So good. I also want to do an honorable mention for fried chicken.
Honorable mention. Yep.
Love that song. Zach Brown Band.
Every time that song comes on, the world stops.
The
world stops.
Good. It is.
And Car's
so
life just starts all over again.
And I'm ready. That song. There's a few songs that like really.
Yeah.
Will make me party.
Yes.
Fried chicken. And just be clear, it's called chicken fried. I know that. It is what it is.
Yeah,
I just call it fried chicken.
Fine. It's fine. Fried chicken.
Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Yes.
Carly.
Oh my God, yes.
That song.
Yep.
That song when I was driving around with Greg.
Yep.
That song, I put that song on.
Were you two just jamming?
We pulled over. We had a whole band. We had a jam session.
Of course. I'm Mr. Brightside.
Literally. I'm screaming it at the top of my lungs.
Oh my God, that's on every
every wedding, every yes.
Yep.
Also honorable mention, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, Shania Twain.
Of course, Shania.
Love.
Man,
I feel like a woman.
Let's go, girls.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So good.
Summer 2025.
Yep.
We're ready. That playlist will be added to. I wonder if we can share the playlist.
That's what I was going to say. If you have Apple Music and want in on our shared playlist.
I guess we can create. I have Spotify too. I could just create
a playlist, we could just create a thing.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We might do it. We might not.
Yeah. Well, definitely I can make it like a Canva and put a graphic for it.
That's
perfect.
The best I can do.
Side A and side B.
Yep.
But yeah,
I like it.
Be on the lookout for this playlist coming your way. Summer. What songs did you add to our Summer 2025 playlist?
And are there any you'd take off?
Yeah, well, I'm sure
we don't give a fuck.
It's not your playlist. So sorry, but also, what are we doing this summer? Like, what are the plans? What are the girlies doing this summer? We're going tubing for sure.
We are going tubing and kayaking.
Yeah.
Are we getting kayaks?
Guys, should I buy a kayak? I think I might buy a kayak. And I do, to be fair, I do have a kayak, but mine is inflatable. But it works. It's fine.
The inflatable fits in your car.
Yeah, it's super convenient.
It fits at your place. How are you hauling?
Yeah, I was going to borrow your car.
I can't.
I might buy a 10-foot kayak.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Can you get roof racks for your car?
My car? My little Jetta? You have roof racks. I don't need roof racks.
I don't have the right things for them.
Why?
To like carry them.
Yeah, but you have like a...
I have the things that you can mount the things to. I just got to get the thing.
You know what? I'm going to borrow Grandma Betty's car.
Yes.
Put it in the back of her thing.
Get the Jeep. We can just strap them on top.
1,000%. Just saying. We have options.
That's what summer's about. It's about driving in Jeeps without the doors and the top. And it is about being in your swimsuit and going to the river.
Yeah,
and
I'm so pumped.
That's our list.
That's our list.
Yeah.
Let us know what you would add.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know your summer plans. We did our hot take question.
I already did my hot take. Okay. And if you tuned out earlier, zoned out, whatever, would you go on a date with somebody, same person, 2 nights in a row if you're within the first 5 dates and you're having a good time and you're both free?
And how crazy is it to do that?
Yeah. Is it crazy?
Yes.
On a scale of not crazy to crazy.
What level of like crazy is it?
And I don't know that crazy is a word.
Okay.
What level of like
No, I feel like crazy's fine.
Crazy's a word.
What is it like?
Stalker? That's how you feel about
obsessive?
it?
I don't know, Carly. Yeah. I just feel like it's a lot to ask of someone you don't really know.
Yeah.
2 nights in a row. To like occupy their space 2 nights in a row is a lot.
Here's the thing though. People have autonomy and can say yes or no. He didn't say no.
What are you talking about? He didn't come.
He said, fuck. I wish you asked me earlier.
He didn't come. That's the bottom line.
He kept texting you though.
Of course.
You guys text after that evening?
Yeah.
Last night? Yeah.
So, what does that mean?
All right.
Anyways.
Thanks for joining us
so much, right? We're done? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in to Make It to Wednesday Hump Day Podcast. We are your hosts.
I'm Carly.
And I'm Karla. If you like what we're doing here, feel free to like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, leave a review, share our shit.
Share our shit.
SOS. Share our shit. We will see you next week for our 21st. I was going to say 21 birthday, but like 21th.
Oh.
But our legal will be legal.
Our legal will be legal.
Yeah, what should we drink?
Should we drink?
I feel like we've been drinking a lot lately, actually.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's a wrap on this week's episode of Make It to Wednesday. We hope we've helped you laugh, think, and maybe even get through a tough moment in your week. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, rate, and leave us a review if you loved hanging out with us. Your feedback keeps us going. Follow us on all of our social media for more behind-the-scenes fun and updates. Got a topic or question you want us to tackle? Slide into our DMs or send us an email at makeitowednesdaypod@gmail.com. Thanks for spending part of your week with us, and until next time, keep pushing through. You're doing great. We'll see you next Wednesday.